I used to think bees were just about honey and crops, but their real work happens where most of us never look, deep in the forest. Right now, bees are pollinating maples, willows, and cherries, keeping entire food webs alive for wildlife. They're basically natural forest regenerators, and without them, native plants can't reproduce effectively, which means less food for everything up the chain. What's interesting is that more than 70% of native flowering plants depend on these pollinators to survive. And here's where it gets critical. Fire, which is increasing in both frequency and intensity, is rewriting the rules. Cavity nesting bees, the ones that nest in tree hollows, are incredibly vulnerable to high temperatures. Fast-moving fires can destroy entire apiaries in minutes, and the intense heat scorches shallow nests above ground. Now, the ash from these burns actually interferes with a bee's ability to breathe, smell, and even taste the flowers they need to survive. Ground-nesting bees fare better, but the post-fire landscape changes everything for species that depend on specific nesting sites. Forest-dwelling bees have really limited flight ranges, sometimes just a few hundred meters. So when fires fragment connected woodlands, they break the entire reproduction chain between trees and their pollinators. And this is where it gets fascinating. More than 90% of the world's bee species are actually solitary, and many nest in the soil. In arid regions and temperate grasslands, you'll find massive communal aggregations. Hundreds or thousands of individual bees with nest tunnels going several feet deep. These tunnels aerate the soil and create opportunities for water sequestration. But here's the thing that matters most. Bees impact soil primarily through the plants they help produce. And with extreme heat waves, early springs, and shifting floral blooms, we're pushing these incredibly resilient insects to their absolute limits. The fates of bees and forests are inextricably linked. What happens to one happens to the other.